Good morning, Mr. Ram. Thank you so much for your time. Pleasure to be here at the Bilstein Group booth here at ACMA Automechanika New Delhi. What are your thoughts of being here as an exhibitor? Bilstein has participated at the show for a long time, but first time through your own Indian subsidiary. How important is this show for Bilstein?
Morning, Bala, and thank you very much. I mean, it's always a pleasure to talk to the Motorindia team and you and your dad as well. And I'm also very happy and glad that you have accepted to into a new company like Bilstein. Like I always start, India is a land of opportunities, and I think Febi Bilstein is not far away in trying to get into that line. In fact, we have been an 175 years old company, family driven, and India has always been on the radar. This is our third stint in the Automechanika, and we have a very high regard and respect for Automechanika, run by ACMA, and we believe that this is the place where you have both the buyers, the sellers, and the customers where we can meet together as well. Why is important for Febi? Because we just started the subsidiary in India this year, and within the span of 8 months, we have been able to set up the legal requirements a company needs in India. We have also set up the legal requirements for doing the invoicing in India. And rightly so, Automechanika is a place where we should show our pride and our brand as well. So in a way, why again India is important? You are also aware, Bala, that India and UE has signed their great mother of all documentations, and we are all looking eagerly forward to see how this would take forward for the business like what we are doing in auto components. And I presume for a German company like us, with very strong design capabilities and an Indian understanding of the vehicular park, I think this is the best combination. So in all, I think it's a very positive sign, and we look forward for many more years to come through.
Brilliant, brilliant. It's a very interesting start, I would say, for your ambitions in India as well. What are your plans? What is the strategy to sort of penetrate into the aftermarket deeper and deeper? Because we know India is sort of a complex market. You have global brands here. You have a lot of strong local brands here. Where does Bilstein plan to sort of position itself to sort of really leave an impact on the Indian automotive aftermarket?
I think it's a very valid question that you're asking me, and I think I must also explain to you the structure of the company. We are a 100% aftermarket company, unlike many other German brands that you see in India where they do OE and aftermarket. So aftermarket is a spillover, let me put it that way. So my friendly competitors have preferences obviously for the bigger cake, and then you have aftermarket. But for us as Bilstein, it is only aftermarket, which means that our ears, eyes, our foot is as close to the customer because our customer is only the aftermarket. In fact, yesterday I had the opportunity to take my sales global head to the aftermarket and meet workshops there. We were able to, I think, join the points to understand what's more necessary for a brand like Bilstein, which will help them to service their customers better. So Bilstein would definitely be an portion where we would want to be a customer support team. We would want to join the dots such that the value chain is as required for the Indian aftermarket. We would like to also make people understand the importance of a German quality with the Indian mindset in terms of also giving the best price and best requirements. In all, I think while there are gaps available in the product range and in the applications, Bilstein as a product and Febi as a brand has got good opportunities both in the commercial vehicle and the passenger car.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much. One more thing, maybe your thoughts to conclude. The aftermarket in India is going through so many changes now. We are really seeing a sea of changes happening. Major changes in trends that you feel that are important and relevant for Bilstein, where you can really leave an impact. We'll close with this.
My 3 decades of aftermarket and OES experience has taught me one thing, that aftermarket is always evolving. Yeah, so we need to be future ready. This is, and your topic today in the panel discussion is very apt because this is what aftermarket is all about. Where Bilstein Group can play a role is digitalizing the value chain by itself. End of the day, I think what's important is the value chain, whether it is a supplier, whether it is a customer, whether it is an intermediator like us who's adding value, all of us must actually be beneficiary in the value chain. One of the very important parts that I always see during my last maybe 2 decades is that there is a lot of stock in each of the places. So I believe one very important point is to create a structure where you have stock in time and you have less people holding the inventory or same inventory all across. So you can actually then use the right inventory mix and then take this forward. Second thing, Bala, is the information of the data bank by itself. I mean, we have got so many workshops, thousands and 10,000s, but I don't know if all of them have an opportunity to speak to each other through one common voice. And Bilstein can actually create that in the Febi brand, where we could actually give them support in terms of training, in terms of manuals, in terms of products. So this is the second thing. And last but not the least is a right product by itself. This is where Febi will be, I think, one step forward in the marketplace to be, maybe my colleague Andre has spoken about it. We want to say that how early and how fast we can actually get into the marketplace. So this is the 3 mantras that I believe would help us to stand up in this business.
Brilliant.